Hello and welcome back to Malcav Coding Hour. It won't be an hour because it's bang on midnight, so I just want to get some bits done so that I'm going away for a week, so I doubt I'll be able to get anything done over that week, so I just want to leave this in a good state, and that means being able to move around this very small square. So the problem I've got at the moment is because it goes in the direction I'm facing, because that's slightly downwards, it moves slightly below the ground, which is not ideal. So my idea is to have a script which will be player stats. So in that there'll be a couple of variables. Let me just move over so you can see that. There we are. And right, we're going to have in here an int facing 1 north. Oh, 1 second, a cough brewing. 1 second. Okay. 2 never eat east. 3 south. 4 west. So that doesn't really make a difference. So we want to make that public. Public int facing, and at start you will always be facing north. Okay, so save that, go back to Unity, make sure you can see that. Player functions. So now have I moved that in? Player functions, change color, player stats. Can't add script to player stats because it doesn't exist. Check to see if the file name. What do you mean it doesn't exist? I've just saved the bugger. Let's close this lot down. Alright, I can see it. Alright, when I open it, it's fine. Oh. Start. Parser, the simple void. Public. Alright. It's because there was a fundamental error in the code. Right, okay, so let's try that again. Right, so we pick that up and we drop it into player stats because it doesn't exist. Please see if the file name, class name match. File name and the class name match. Player stats. There's no space, which may be the issue. Let's just remove that space. This still says I'm offline. This is weird. Who knows? Right, so player function, that's added I think now, isn't it? Player stats. Oh, I've got function twice. That's not good. I didn't want that. I didn't want that. I didn't want it. I didn't want it. Remove component. Right, so player stats. Copy that into there. Right, okay. Thanks for that, Mousy. Right, okay, so facing 0. So when we start that, facing should go to 1. Right, good. So now we want to, when we change direction, we want that facing to change as well. So in player funcs, let's move over to there. In this, okay, I think I'm gonna have to Google it. I'm gonna have to Google it. Access variables in other scripts from one script. Unity. I think most of the time I'm just going to be script reference accessing other game objects. Accessing other game objects. Other script. Game component, other script. Author inspector. Locate through object hierarchy. Right, I think I can do the game object thing. So, game object find player stats. Maybe find facing equals now. And that's movement. W and S is movement. A is rotate. So let's just do that. I'm sure it's going to throw some kind of fit. And I don't think this is going to work, but at least we'll get some kind of error message. Right, so let's go back to Unity, and then we'll run that. Compiler found an error. The left hand side of the assignment must be a variable or property or indexer. Well, screw you. Okay, so int player facing equals that. Player facing now equals 3. Save that, back to Unity. Nope. Cannot implicitly convert type object to int. Well, fine. Fine, absolutely fine. Just flipping fine. Locate by name or tag. Game object find player. Okay, I think if I create a function in that to change where I'm facing, so in here, if I say public void change facing int face the dir facing equals the dir. Okay, so save that. So in this point, what did that web page say? Game object get component. Alright, okay. Okay, so right, okay. 1 second, I feel a cough coming on. Ooh, blimey. Right, so in this part, if I say find the player, back to the website, do. So same one there. Right, let's go back to this website. Get component. Oh, cough, bloody cough. Alright. Get component. Now will you take a string? Perfect. Player stats. Close brackets. And the function was called change facing. Alright, now according to the website I just read, this should work. We will see. Right, back to Unity. No, flip. Type Unity Engine component does not contain the definition change facing, and no extension method change facing of type Unity Engine component can be found. That's because it's not component, it's a function. This website isn't too helpful. So that's the component player. So let's see if I try this. So player stats dot facing. I don't think this is going to work either. Equals to just going to delete that. Save. Let's go back here. Are you even going to compile? No. Component does not contain a definition for facing and no extension of the method facing could be found. Well, aren't you a... So it's player stats. There's a public interfacing. It's not... Are you... I bet he is. I bet he is case sensitive. I bet he is case sensitive. Unity component does not contain a definition for facing. Player get component player stats. By Mr. Mousy. Right. Okay, let's get the website up. Now, must be a better website. How can I access other scripts and their functions? Sounds like a good get component, but the best only way to get other scripts. 1 second, a bit of a cough. Monoscript. The main way to access other objects and other components are listed in 2 manual pages. Access other objects, access other components. Runtime, access other components. Components attach the game object. Attaching a renderer component to the game object, make it render. Var other script equals other script. Okay, let's try that one. That looks interesting. Oh, I think you're looking at the wrong bit. Yes, you are. Right, this one looks interesting. Get component play. I think I've been using that. I think that's the problem. Oh, bloody hell. Another bloody cough coming on. Let's see if that works. Right. Back to Unity. Errors. Expression denotes a type where a variable value or method was expected. What? It does not contain definition for facing. Yes, it does. Okay, let's see what you do contain. Animation, collider, component. It's extremely unhelpful. Alright, let's go back to the web page. To find the script called other script in the same game object and call do something on it. It's got a C# version. Haha. Haha. Of course. Are you looking at the wrong one again? Yes, you're bloody looking at the wrong. It always goes back to the other one. Right, here we are. This one I am positive will work. V. Okay. So what we want is player stats. Dot change facing. There we go. 2. Then we have the same for this. Now obviously these are just arbitrary values. 3. Right, so we want to in here have public int get facing. And this will just return the current value of facing. Simple, easy, job done, save. So now when I press forwards, we know what direction we actually want it to move in. So change facing 1 and change facing, what we'll do is we'll have that as -1. Okay, that's where the coding gets interesting. Int facing plus equals. So if it's minus, it'll go down by 1. If it's plus, it'll go up by 1. If facing equals 4, facing equals 0. If facing less than 0, facing equals 3. So that way it'll just rotate round in a quite pleasant fashion. So we save that. Right, so now when we press forwards, now let's go back to Unity. Right, so from the start, now if we look up here, from the start, I think that's x, so north is x minus 1, I think. So if as we have int PL facing copy, oh no, so instead of change facing we'll have get facing. So if get facing, if PL facing equals, now what did I say? So it starts at 1, goes up to 4, so okay, that's wrong. So if it's equal to 5, then it becomes 1. If it's less than 1, it becomes 4. I'm used to working in arrays, so that's gets tricky. If PL facing equals 1, then we decrease x. Minus minus. Does it have to go in the beginning? I can't remember. I think it does, yeah. If it's 2, then let's say just say minus what. We'll soon see if it's the wrong way. Let me copy both of those. Plus plus and plus plus. Right, so save both of those. You're on the wrong screen again. Why does it keep going back to scene 1? Sorry, you've done loads of coding. You've missed it all. Okay, so basically, essentially, it's all this I've just added. It checks out the facing. I'll keep this window over here so I know what you're looking at, rather than looking at it myself. Okay, so let's go back to Unity. The only thing you've been looking at for a while. So, errors. Oh, now I get a cough. Cannot convert non-delegate type int. Consider parentheses to invoke the method. Okay. Oh yeah, of course I missed that out the end there. Okay, so save that. Okay, right. Cannot modify the value type return value of position. Consider storing the returned value temporary. Oh yeah, this is what we did the other time. Right, so okay, so position dot transform let's just try that. So if we delete out that front bit, delete out that front bit, delete out that front bit. Okay, so now we save that, back to Unity. Oh, it's turned red. Right, okay. So, turn that way. So let's make sure we can see what's going on here. Plus. Alright. Okay, now pressing W has completely broken it. Okay. So, let's go here. Let's have a look. So, facing equals 1. Rotate it. We have to go back here. 2. Did you see that? It increased. So again, 3, 4, 1. There we are. So we know exactly what direction we're facing. However, the W button no longer works. Oh, that does. So right, let's get back into this code. Okay, so PL facing, get facing, that will give us an integer position minus equals 1. Let's try that. Actually, I think it's after. Minus minus plus 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 plus. Save. Let's go back to Unity. W. Oh no. Right, so still not working. Position. So this transform position. This transform position equals position. I'm gonna have to Google moving again. I did that the other day. Okay. Unity move char in x direction. Move only in x direction. Sorry, you can't see this, but never mind. Transform position x plus equals transform position. It's saying I need to do this. Let's see if that works, or throws a strop. No. Cannot modify a value type. Return value of Unity engine position. Consider storing it within a temporary variable. I tried that, it doesn't work. I really need a wee. Okay, I'll be right back. I need to use the lavatory. Right, let's get this sorted. Right, moving objects, transform position. That's not going to work, is it? One of the websites is saying this will work, so let's give that a go. I don't think it will personally, but we'll have a look. Nope. Only assignment calls, increment, decrement, and other object expressions can be used in as a statement. But I am incrementing it. Only increment, decrement, await a new object. See, so this is used it. I've got it as a variable. Minus equals, plus equals. Save that. It's not going to work because I think this is the one I just tried, but oh, it worked. Still not moving. Still not moving, but that's working. Come on, Google, don't let me down. Move in Unity, move player on button push. Come on, play, move, press down. Okay. Let's go for the first one of these. Transform position. Okay, let's try this one. Transform position. So that's going to be increasing the X. That'll be increasing the Y. And then we I wonder whether I think I know what happened. Alright, but let's see if this works anyway. Save that. Over to Unity. Run it. W. Yeah. Yep. So turn direction we're facing. Ooh. Alright, okay, so we don't want to do Y, we want to do Z. We want to do an entire one. So here we go. So we do 1, 0, 1F. I think what was going wrong previously is I left that's 1 and that's 2, and then I left that as 1 and 2. So it was going into 1, and then it was going to the one down here that moved it back again. So yeah, schoolboy error. Actually, I think this is the other way around, isn't it? So we put minuses on those. Save this. Go back into Unity. Position is assigned but never used. Yeah, never mind. Okay. So dunk. Oh, yeah. Don't press that back button. Forwards. Oh no. Forwards. Right. So the Z needs to be switched around. So that's there. That's there. Save that. And what we'll do, copy, delete that. So we switcheroo. Everything that was a minus becomes a plus, and everything that's plus becomes a minus. Save that. Back to Unity. Back to Unity. Thank you. So forwards, back, forwards, back. Now something I've noticed is when it rotates, it's rotating around the 0 axis, so it looks weird. Or is it? No, it's not. It's fine. I think what I need to do is have it incremental. But we've got what we wanted. It moves around. No. Okay, so it's not, the rotation is not working properly. So I'm in this corner. When I press A, I should face the other one, but I'm not. I'm facing that one. So I need to change that around a bit. So basically what that means is, in here, that's actually -1, and that's actually +1. So let's run that again. Oh, I'll show you Unity. Right, so over to this edge. Oh dear, that's not worked. That's worked. Oh, I made it worse. I know what I've done. No, I don't. So A should go from north to west. So yeah, so that should go down. D should go north, east, south, west. That's right. But I think what the problem is, change facing. I don't think I'm rotating. I think this needs to be the minus, and this needs to be the plus. So let's save that. Run that. Oh, sorry, you didn't see me change that. I'll show you in a minute. Forwards. Forward. So this is working. I can walk around the edge. I can walk backwards. I can turn backwards. Perfect. That's exactly what I wanted. Brilliant. So now we have a little roaming man. Ooh, come back. He can go where he likes. And we have full control using the ASWD keys. So the next requirement will be creating the walls on start. So I'm not entirely sure how we'll do that, but I will have a Google while I'm away. As I say, I'm away for next week, but I'll try and get on tomorrow night and we'll work on the walls. But thank you very much. That's coding 45 minutes with Malcav. We've achieved what we wanted to achieve. Thank you for watching. See ya.